Western Ontario on the West Mountain. It's Sunday, December 14th, and we're ready to monitor the VE3ZOE repeater for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Net controller should pick it up at 7 p.m., which is just seconds away. So we're here 5 times a week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on the VE3ZOE repeater, and on Thursday evening on a simplex frequency of 446.125. There's 7 p.m. Let's see where our net controller is.
A VA3CJZ. You would like me to take it over there, Mac? Take a break?
Yeah, if you want to pick it up there, Chuck, I would certainly appreciate it. Go ahead, sir.
All right, very good then. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, VA3CJZ, opening the Lake Ontario Radio Club Sunday net. We meet here 4 times a week on the ZOE repeater on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, right here on 443.075. And on Sunday, we meet on the Thursday, pardon me, we meet on the simplex frequency of 446.125. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton, at the western tip of Lake Ontario. And with that, you don't have to be a member to check in. Anyone is welcome. Are there any time-sensitive, one and done, or any portable priority traffic stations? Please come now. All right, well, let's see what everybody's been up to this weekend. Let's open up the net to anyone and everyone with a valid license. Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Oh my goodness, I needed a moment there. I was almost overwhelmed. 2 more fine gentlemen there. IMW and Mike Hotel Victor. Let's bring in Mac, VA3 IMW, who's been working double duty as net controller this past week anyways. Some are missing in action. Well, actually, I was missing in action, but I'm back. VA3 IMW. Mac, come on in.
Good evening, Charles, and everybody else who has yet to check in. Also, recognizing Noel checking in from London. Obviously, he's doing the back and forth thing, so want to throw him in the log. VE3KDT. And thanks for picking this one up. I'm certainly a little bit more than concerned that we haven't heard from Bill since Monday of last week. So if anybody has any information on what he's up to, feel free to share it out. It's been a fairly good radio afternoon. Was working stations pretty much on 20 meters. Stayed away from 10 as much as possible. And then, Charles, I want to see if you did work anything on 10 meters. I know you had said you didn't like the exchange, but I wondered if you had gone in there and done some DX anyways. But other than that, pretty much 20 meters and 15, I think, was the extent of my my travels today. But all of a sudden, at 6:45, the 20-meter band took a dive, and I was listening to a guy out of I think he was out of Texas, Whiskey 5 Romeo. He was 5'9", and just after station downtown here, VE3 Yankee Oscar Alpha had finished a QSO with him. He went right down into the mud, and obviously the gray line had shifted, and it was amazing to see the band change that quickly. But nonetheless, we did manage to get a few parks in the log today. Not a lot of new stuff, but I started working stations across the spotting page, and if you could hear them, you could work them. So trust you had a successful HF day as well there, Charles. Back to you.
Oh, very good, Mac. And as a matter of fact, I did not have any HF fun today. The one band that I did go on, I didn't hear a damn thing, not a thing, from one end of the band to the other. And so I said, to hell with it. There's always, tomorrow morning, I do get up fairly earlier than I used to, so the mornings are really good to me. And so that's when I strike. And as far as Bill is concerned, you know what makes me also wonder? I haven't heard EKJ Bill in some time as well. How about you?
Bill was also, yeah. Bill and Bill are missing in action.
Okay, all right, just to confirm. All right, well, like you say, I hope I think he's on my Facebook. I'll have to send him a message and see if he responds. And hopefully everything's good with him. And Noel doing the winter move, that is awesome that you can do that within an extended period of time. Winter moving sucks. And when you're left to do it all in one day, it's quite stressful. So good for him, having some time and getting the keys early. I know when we got this place where we are now, we got the keys about a week early. So that was just lovely. Mind you, we didn't have any furniture or nothing, but we had a house, which is more than what some people have. So anyways, Mac, very good then. I looked into the future, and a week from today, of course, will be the 21st, and the temperature is going to hover around -2 to +2 on both Saturday and Sunday. So 2 days should be similar. So there you go.
Oh, I'm so happy, and I hope the weatherman isn't lying as they usually do. That would be make our group activation on the 21st of December a very pleasurable event. So yes, 11 o'clock is my target time for getting down to the backside of Whitehorn on the City Hall parking lot side, and we're hoping to be RF ready by around 11:30. So I do know that the park is seldom activated, so hunters are going to be hungry to make contact with it. So we'll spend a little bit of time on 40 meters, work very quickly through 20, and then try to get to the upper band so that the Europeans can come in and also make contact with us. So should be a lot of new contacts for everybody that shows up. And Chuck, as usual, I'm sure you're going to be an adamant hunter. I trust you're going to be on the top side of the deck for that. And it's nice to have somebody local that can also support us as we move through the bands. I know that John will obviously be looking to give us some check-ins here locally in Hamilton. He's just to the east side of that park, downtown in Hamilton, and that's again Victor Echo 3 Yankee Oscar Alpha. He followed me all the way through my activation at Whitehorn. He's set up somewhere in an apartment building probably not too far from where Chris used to be, but was good to have somebody that was consistent throughout all the bands. So another great opportunity for us to also put another check mark on the log for perhaps a park we can work for 10 or 11 bands. That goes to the N1CC. Anyways, we've got another guy waiting behind me, so I won't take up any more of your time until something else triggers those little gray cells.
All right, very good, Mac. Thank you for all that. And yeah, by all means, if you have anything else, jump in. So let's not keep Mark waiting any longer unless he fell asleep. VA3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Good evening, Chuck, and good evening, Mac, and anyone else listening. Couple of outstanding bills we have, eh? Yeah, I hope everything's okay with both of those gentlemen. I do miss hearing IUK especially. Hope he's all right and everything's okay with those two. A little bit of radio today for me. Just a couple around 1700 hours. One on 17, one on 15. I went after a few guys on 20 meters, but I wasn't having much luck getting through the pile-up, so I only have a little 20 watts here, right? So sometimes I can get in, sometimes no. They're pretty busy today, so. That's about all I got, Chuck. Just enjoying my weekend off, but boy, is it cold out. I got out a little bit this weekend, and the midday in the sunshine, the dog and I got a couple good walks in, so he's happy about that. Anyway, Chuck, I'll let you pick up whoever else is out there, and I'll be listening along. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Yeah, you know, Mark, that's one of the reasons I don't want to get another puppy in the thick of winter. You know, especially when they're young like that, it's really tough to train them to begin with, and to take them out walking and this is just brutal. They're not ready for that. So, yeah, be waiting a few months before looking at some puppies. Maybe some kids that got tired of their puppies for Christmas will have them up cheap for sale. But anyways, yeah, I stayed true to my word about not doing any of the 10-meter stuff there. And to go back to Mac there when he asked me about it, quite frankly, I've got quite a substantial library of DX contacts, and more often than not, I already have them in my log. So unless something stands out to me, then I'll pounce. But other than that, yeah, I'll just wait and bide my time. So good for you, at least having a few contacts in there. When I checked, Mark, they weren't the bands weren't that great. I'm sure there were some bands that were good that I didn't go to, but yeah, I didn't spend much time. So yeah, minus 9.5 outside the CJZ studio here, and so quite nippy. And I think they're calling for some white stuff tomorrow.
Yes, it certainly was cold today. I had to bundle up in layers, and even the dog gets a little coat. We had the partner here, she's got all kinds of jackets for him, so I have to select a coat and get him dressed up as well. And we don't go long, 20, 30 minutes, that's plenty. Cause it's good when you're going away from the wind, but sooner or later you have to turn and face it, usually to get back, so. But it's nice to get out in the sunshine, Chuck, and yeah, I understand that maybe this isn't the best time of year for you to be getting a new pupster. Hopefully in the springtime, maybe things will change on that front. Anyway, Chuck, I won't hold it any longer. I'll let you put another call out, and I'll be listening along. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Okay, Mark, very good. And yeah, you got to get those little jackets on in the wintertime on those furry little four-legged friends, unless they're huskies, and then they could sleep out there 24/7. And then they call the SPCA on you saying you're cruel. Mind you, the dog doesn't want to come in. All right, so with that, that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to stop by here on the Sunday night Lake Ontario Radio Club. This is VA3CJZ looking for check-ins.
VA3 XLJ.
VA3 NFG.
All right, I hear two more stations there, XLJ and NFG. Let's bring in Vanya. Haven't heard you in a while. You must be on, are you on days? VA3 XLJ. Vanya, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, and everybody on the net. So, no, I'm not on a days. I'm doing my afternoon shift. So that's why I'm not on the radio as often as I should. I'd like to be. And last couple of weeks when I was working day shifts, I was staying late. So by the time when I get home and do whatever it is, like it's next thing you know, like it's almost 8 o'clock and I'm half asleep. So yeah, I didn't touch the radio for a little while. But you know what? I'm getting better because this is my second day in a row that I touch the radio and I talk on the radio, which is a good thing. So that's the one thing why she informed me that she's gonna need a new stethoscope. So even she oh my God. Anyways, so yeah, she said she wants the cardiac arrest number 4. So when I saw the price, my heart stopped skipping. So I better get that one because oh man, I'm telling you. So I don't know what's happened with the one which she have, the last one. I don't know. She didn't tell me. Did she drop it or it just was gone missing? But it is what it is. So that's excitement in my day today. Other than that, I'll tell you what. I really have to kind of brag about this. I bought like a cheapest pork shoulder what I could find in what's the name of it? Lococos. And I cook it today. And man, oh man, did it ever worked out right? You know what? I don't think I ever made it this good. And I try to cook as often as I can, but these things sometimes worked out very, very good. So that's kind of sums it up my day. Back to you, Chuck.
All right, you gotta love it when that plan goes together. Excuse me. So you just made me think for a second there. I've seen videos of people that have large dogs like German Shepherds or, Dobermans or whatever, and they've left the roast, with the oven door open, and they come back to the kitchen and the whole roast is gone, and the dog ate it.
You know what? We don't have any pets. Like the only dog in our house is me. But it reminds me of the movie. I can't put my hand down. It's the Christmas Story with was it the turkey or whatever they eat in the oven and the dog eat it. So they go in a restaurant for the Christmas dinner. So yeah, it does happen the more often than not. Like because I know the guys at work who have a pets or whatever it is. And they will tell the stories. You just turn for a split second, and next thing you know, like food is missing from the table.
Yeah. That's funny. When it happens to someone else, it's funny. But anyways, Vanya, it's so nice to hear you. I don't get to talk to you very often. You're a busy guy, so it's understandable. But I do appreciate your check-in there. Are you still traveling? Because I know I had to switch over to direct because you were not. You're pretty choppy into the repeater, but you were great on direct.
Yeah, what I did, I dropped my wife to work, so I jumped up on section 3, got myself a sugar fix, and I'm driving along the ridge line home, so I took a scenic road this time. So yeah, anyways, thank you for holding the net, Chuck, 7-3 guys, and till next weekend, VA3 XLJ.
Okay, Vanya, always a pleasure, sir. You take care. Say hello to Martin for me, and we'll talk to you again soon. And with that, let's slide over and say hi to Mark, or Steve, the other half of Mark, VA3NFG. Oh, by the way, I made contact with Jason, my counterpart, VE3ZJC. He's still around, he's still kicking. He's just been busy, that's all. And he said when he gets a chance, he'll check in again. So either on YouTube or on the radio. Just thought I'd give you guys a heads up. Come on in, Steve.
Good evening, Chuck, and to all on net. Is Jason out of the country, or is he just taking a little hiatus?
Well, he did manage to get away for a few days in the Caribbean sipping Mai Tais on the beach. But other than that, life has been too busy for him for the radio there. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, sometimes life gets in the way, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'm sure he'll get the itch and turn it back on one day. Anyway, just relaxing there, Chuck. Taking it easy here. Decided to come downstairs and give you a check-in. I was going to come down at 10 to 7, but something caught my interest on TV there, and then I realized it was after 7. So here I am, and here's my check-in, and that's about all I got, Chuck. Thanks for doing the net there.
Yeah, sure thing there, Steve. I know Mac has been pretty busy, I think, at least for the past week, covering other people's shifts, I guess. And so I thought I'd jump in there and offer my services, seeing as I'm feeling better and going to stay that way for a while, I hope. Still got that nagging cough, of course, and some odd phlegm we got to get rid of, but I don't feel like I sound, so feeling better. Well, Steve, you know, you got to take it easy when you can. Not only smell the roses, but put your feet up while you're doing it. Well, thanks for checking in, my friend, and let's see now. Do you got any plans? Just a regular work week?
No. No plans, too much. Just gotta do a little bit of shopping this week. Either gotta stop somewhere on the way or on the way home from work and pick something up. I just noticed on my stat page on POTA here, my late shift activator contacts has gone to 0. So I better check. I must have gone over on something.
Well, it could also be a system update that kind of glitched a part of the stats there. I would wait till Monday tomorrow to recheck. A lot of companies do their updates on Sundays, so yeah. Like I tried to get into my one of my banks there earlier and came up with a red error, like where my password was no good, and I'm like, what? So I know that actually, yeah, it was my credit card account, so not my bank. But yeah, check it tomorrow.
Yeah, no, this is on the POTA app here, and I haven't activated in some time, so I don't know. Maybe it was at 0 before. I'm not sure. Oh well, no big deal anyway. Yeah, that's all, Chuck. Just hanging out, chilling here, and it's 7:24. And oh yeah, the UTC day already changed over. That was a long time ago. It's now 7 p.m. is the new day, so I'll have to keep that in mind next time I get home early from work. All right, Chuck, I'll send it back to you there, buddy, and see who else you can pick up. Thanks again for doing it. VA3CJZ, VA3NFG.
Okay, Steve. Very good then, and thanks for checking in. Before I go any further, I'd like to thank Terry for the use of this repeater, VE3IQL. Terry, thank you for the use of this repeater. And with that, I'd like to say hello to Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November. I wonder how his hangover was from the Christmas party where he checked in on YouTube. So I hope it was a good time there, Matt. And he's only checking in on the YouTube stream tonight. So thank you for that. You are in the log, and I see Larry is in there as well, VE3LBI. And so good evening, everyone. And remember, you don't have to be a member of any club to join us here. These check-ins are open to everyone. And with that, let's see who else would like to check in on the Sunday night edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India.
Hey, Larry, VE3 Lima Bravo, India. Come on in. What's going on?
Not too much. Well, actually, Wade just said good evening to Chuck. You want to pick him up for a second? He's just on YouTube there.
All right, very good. Well, yes, good evening, Wade, VA3 November Charlie Alpha with a YouTube check-in at least tonight. Thank you for taking the time out, Wade, out of your busy schedule. And hopefully you had a good weekend, Wade, and you weren't working. Tomorrow is when you're allowed to start working. All right, then. So let's go back and pick up Larry, VE3LBI.
Yep, we're back in here. I just happened to see him pop in. So, anyways, went to Costco this morning. Had to pick up 2 items. I made a special note to myself: never shop at Costco on a Sunday. It was absolutely crazy. I walked in. There couldn't have been. I talked about the one in Ancaster. There couldn't have been 20 carts left in the bin walking in. It was like, it was nuts. Fortunately, I needed 2 items. That was it. So I was able to go through the self-checkout. But it was absolutely, I've never seen a place like that. We always go through the week when we got time, or whatever day we've got time to do it. But Sunday, no way. I'll never go back on a Sunday to do a full shopping. Forget it.
That's funny right there.
Well, doesn't the same go for Saturdays?
Don't know. Never been on a Saturday, but I know I'm not going back on a Sunday. It was nuts. But I don't know. But like I say, normally we go through the week. We can find some time through the week and we'll go. But we don't go that often. We would probably only go every, I gotta say, 5, maybe 6 weeks to pick up just essential items we need.
I never go to the Meadowlands on the Saturday or Sunday, and I live right next door to it.
I can understand why, Mac. Like I say, I've never seen it like that.
Every weekend at the zoo. Yep, stick to your senior citizen safes.
I think the other part of it is too, and back to Chuck there, part of it is also Christmas, Chuck. So I think a lot of people are shopping for Christmas. So, but anyways, back home, I got to change all the runners on the stairs. I got 10 stairs I redo. So spent the afternoon cutting the runner so I can fit it on the stairs. Like it doesn't fit. It's just a pad I put down on each stair. Unfortunately, 2 of them are kind of an odd size, so I had to be careful when I cut those. Are they put down yet? No. I got to cut the corners off, make them round, just a little bit on each corner. So 10 of those to do. So it's just been one of those days.
Oh, yeah. So was that on a to-do list, or you just decided you wanted to do that?
Wasn't on my to-do list.
Okay. Gotcha. I completely understand. And like Max said there, Saturday and Sunday, it's a no-go zone. Man, if you were to see an overhead shot from a drone, that would be great. It's a literal log jam. The entire area is just slowed down to a crawl. That includes the parking lot and the road. It's just a mess whenever I've ever gone on a weekend, and I swore I'd never go back on a weekend. It's just crazy. So, yeah, now you know. And but like you said, and then you mix in the Christmas season with that. Absolutely, it's going to be a zoo, like you said. So, anyways, I just noticed Matt had typed into YouTube that he's checking out a Christmas concert with the family. So have fun with that, Matt, if you're listening. Okay, and Larry, thanks for your check-in. And did you do any HF work today?
Yes, I did. In between cutting the the runners for the pads for the stairs, I have no place to really cut them. I had to bring in a piece of material put it on the floor on the carpet downstairs and cut it. So, yep, a little bit. Don't know how many contacts I made. I wasn't really that involved in trying to get a lot of contacts. More interested in getting the pads put down. So I'm probably tomorrow I'll end up cutting the corners off, making them just a little bit round. I think I have to anyways. I'm sure that'll be on the to-do list. And then of course I have to put a staple in them, a couple or three, just to hold them in place. So I got to pull the old ones out. You know, it's a bit of a job, right? And the sterile have to be cleaned after I pull them up, the old ones. But that's up to her, not me.
That's another funny right there.
Yeah, I'm chuckling over here as well there, Mac. All right, Larry, well, somebody's got to keep you on your toes.
No fear of that, Chuck, that's for sure.
Okay, well, thank you for checking in, Larry. Much appreciated, sir. And any final word before I do another call out?
Nope, I think that's it. Wish me luck tomorrow.
Yeah, strap in, as they say. All right, so that clears my list once again. Let's see who else is out there would like to stop by and say hi here on the Sunday night Lake Ontario Radio Club. My call is VA3CJZ. My name is Chuck. Please come now. All right, well, we made it to 7:33 p.m. As I mentioned earlier, it's minus 9.5 outside the CJZ studio here, and probably around the same where you are. And so with that, I'm going to do one last call for tonight's Sunday Night Net. Last call, please come now. All right, well, thanks, guys. There were no gals, so we got 8 check-ins tonight, including the YouTube check-ins. Thank you all so much for taking the time. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Put your feet up by the fire and snuggle. Have a good one. This is VA3CJZ. I'll be here tomorrow, back by popular demand with the Monday Night Accidental Net, or as some call it, the Oopsie Net, at 7 p.m. right here on the VE3ZOE repeater at 7 p.m. Thank you all so much. Have a great evening. So long for now.
Thanks for picking it up, my friend. Certainly appreciate it. 7-3s.
Sayonara.